Hey, hun. Thank you so much for today. I don't know if I could pull off the baby shower without you. No thanks necessary, Sarah. I'm glad everyone had a great time. The cake was really good, too. I know. I had 2 pieces. It's from my friend's bakery. I'll send you their link on Insta later. Thank you. Maybe I'll order from them when I have my baby shower. Wait, does that mean? No, not yet. I can't say for sure. I won't pry. It's up to the woman when she feels comfortable to share that information. But, I won't tell anyone. If you are, the baby would be my niece or nephew, and cousins with Leo. Leo? I love it. Baby Leo. I can't wait to meet him. I know, me too. My baby boy. I sure wonder if he's gonna have cousins his age to play with. Well, let's just say there's a pretty good chance. We've been trying for a few months now and I'm late. I'm going to the doctor soon. I know I could just get a kit, but I kind of feel weird about buying those at the drugstore. Oh my gosh! Okay, not official yet, so no congratulations yet, but I'm so excited. Thank you. I really hope I am. I haven't really talked to John about it yet. He obviously knows we're trying to get pregnant, but I don't know. Is my brother bugging you? Come on, girls, spill it. I'm the one who knows how annoying John can be best. If you are pregnant, stress is the worst for your baby. Let it out. Well, I do really want to be a mother, and I'm so excited about that. But John, he just seems like a kid who doesn't know what he's doing. In bed? No. Sarah, how can I put this? I don't think he really understands what's coming. And I'm kind of concerned about your mom, to be honest. You're right about John not understanding parenting in the least bit. He's never really grown up. He acts like he did, but honestly, he's still 14 on the inside. What did my mom do to you? Trust me, I know her best and worst qualities. She didn't do anything I can say was absolutely horrendous. It's just that John seems to be way too controlled by her or attached. I'm not sure what the right word is. He insists on things sometimes because Mom said so, and sometimes I feel like he has no opinion himself. Not sure what to say. I get what you mean. He is a mama's boy, no doubt about it. Growing up, my mom always put him first because he was her precious little boy. He never had to do chores around the house and basically got whatever he wanted from Mom. Was it that bad? I know he's got the Latino thing going, but it's the 21st century. I love him. I married him. It's just that sometimes I wish he could have a conversation without talking about his mother. It just seems like a lot lately. Gotcha. It's probably my mom that's been contacting John more lately. Anything baby-related makes her go crazy. You think so? I really wish John wouldn't go telling everything to his mom. I don't think I can help you with that. I've tried to get him to keep secrets from her when we were young, and it did not work out well for me. But my mom knows how to push his buttons, so yeah, might just be one of those things you have to deal with. Yeah, all right. Sorry I couldn't really be any help. I totally get what you're saying about Mom and John. I've witnessed it all my life. It probably feels more intense lately because of the maybe baby situation. God, that woman has been dying for a grandson. She's got little Leo to look forward to now. Yeah, I know. It's a little scary for me, the way she treated John compared to me. I don't want that to be how my Leo is. Obviously, I'm the mother and I'm raising Leo, but she'll still have an influence over him to some extent. Oh, Sarah, you're worrying too much about things that you don't know will happen. You're the one that told me pregnancy and stress is a bad mix. You're right. Oh my goodness, I need to lie down. My feet are killing me. 5 months pregnant. I'm over the morning sickness, but just tired all the time. That's your body telling you to get your rest. You should listen. Thanks so much again. I feel a lot better about John. I guess I just wanted someone to empathize. My friends think it's sweet he's close to his mom and just don't get my frustrations. Yeah, I get it. All right, good night then. Message me anytime if you need anything. It's only an hour drive to your place from mine. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Good night.
Hey, Kate, are you busy? I have something really important that I wanted to talk to you about. Do you have a minute?
Oh, hi, Susan. I haven't heard from you in a while. Yeah, I'm free right now. What's on your mind?
This isn't really something that I wanted to bring up, but I just have to say something. You know how you gave Sarah that baby gift the other day.
Oh, that, yes, I remember. Wait, I don't even know how you would know about that. I don't remember telling you about it.
Of course I would know about it. It's about my own daughter, after all. Sarah told me about it herself. What, was I not supposed to know about it or something? Are you trying to hide something from me?
No, of course not. You just caught me off guard is all. I talked to Sarah after the baby shower and she didn't mention anything. I had no idea there was any problem, so I'm kind of confused and surprised. So back to the baby gift. I'm a little confused as to why you feel the need to bring it up. Is there an issue or something?
I just wanted to say that don't you think it's a little insensitive? All you gave her was $200 and some diapers. They're going to think you're a cheapskate. Do you want to embarrass your husband by giving his sister a cheap gift?
Wait, what? That's what this is about? I looked up the appropriate amount to spend on a gift for something like that, and that's what I came up with. The internet said that $200 is more than enough for that kind of occasion.
Of course you would fall for that. You know you can't believe everything you read on the internet. If you weren't sure about it, the proper thing to do would be to ask around. I could have told you what was appropriate.
I'm so sorry. I really didn't know the proper etiquette. I didn't cause too much trouble, did I?
That is not what this is about. Of course, they're not going to say anything to your face. They are way too polite. But I would expect you to spend something closer to around $500. Poor Sarah. She was probably just too afraid to say something to you.
$500? I was supposed to spend that much? Doesn't that seem like overkill? I'm sorry if I embarrassed you. I asked John about it and he seemed okay with what I gave them. He didn't say anything different.
I'm sorry, are you trying to blame John for your screw-up? He has nothing to do with your mistake. Take some responsibility.
What? No, that's not what I meant. Please don't put words in my mouth.
Oh, I should have known that this would happen. Look, you might not be used to our world, considering where you come from, but John is. After all, she is his sister and my precious little boy. Because of your carelessness, John is going to be so embarrassed. He might never hear the end of it from Sarah. So thanks a lot. What do you have to say for yourself?
I really am sorry. I'll text John right now to clear everything up. I'm sure he'll understand. I'll even reach out to Sarah to apologize.
Please, you've done more than enough. I don't need you causing even more trouble for me. I'll talk to him myself. I can't trust you to not say the wrong thing.
I understand. Again, I am so sorry.
I can't believe I was stuck with a daughter-in-law that causes me this much stress. And now here I am, stuck cleaning up your mess. Why would John disappoint me like this by marrying someone like you?
Hey, so I just wanted to let you know that my mother just texted me. You didn't check with my mother first before giving Sarah the baby gift?
Wait, what? She texted you. And are you actually agreeing with her? Are you kidding me? I told you that I looked it up and that the gift should be around $200, and you agreed, remember?
Sure, I guess I vaguely remember something like that. I was busy. You can't blame me for not remembering every little thing you say. But the only reason I agreed was because I thought that you had checked with my mother too. I didn't think that you'd just go off on your own and do whatever the hell you wanted.
Excuse me? I'm sorry. I didn't realize I married your mother and not you. Why would I have to check with her about these kind of things? It's our business, not hers.
Because my mother actually knows what she's doing when it comes to this stuff. You could learn a lot from her, you know? I would listen to her if I were you. I mean, she did know how much was appropriate for the total gift amount, right? Not to mention, she actually has years of experience with baby gifts.
Okay, but still, she still shouldn't have this much of a say in our lives.
Whatever, the fact of the matter is that my mom is upset, so you should have just asked her and done that in the first place. Just make sure you get the rest of the $700 to my sister by the end of the day, alright? I don't want to have to keep dealing with all of this.
By the end of today? Are you serious? Does it really have to be today?
Well, yeah, the sooner the better, right? The longer we wait, the more embarrassing it'll be for us in the long run. I can't imagine what Sarah must think already. Plus, the sooner we do this, this will all go away and we can just move on with our lives.
But I'm busy today. I have errands to run and I'll be out of the house. Besides, I don't even know if Sarah will be home anyway. I'm sure she doesn't want me just randomly showing up at her house without an invitation.
I don't think so. I always stop by unannounced. I'm sure Sarah will be fine with you just stopping by. She might even enjoy the company.
Maybe so. But she's probably going to be busy with her new baby and everything. I'll just be getting in the way. I think it'll be more trouble than it's worth if I show up and give her one more thing to do or worry about.
Fine, then just leave it in her mailbox or something. I don't care, just do it, will you?
Are you saying this is an actual suggestion right now? Are you serious? You want me to leave $700 in her mailbox? It doesn't even have a lock on it. What if someone steals it or something? Then what?
Oh, you're right. I guess that is a possibility. I didn't even think about that. Well, then you can always call her and tell her that you put something in there. I'm sure she won't mind popping out for a second to grab it. Problem solved. Look, you figure it out. Just do what your mother told you to do, alright? Kate, I'm really busy right now at work, so I have to go.
Wait a minute, John. Don't just dump this all on me and then bounce. This is a lot that you're asking me to do. What should I do about the money? I don't have cash lying around.
I'm sure you'll figure it out. You always do. Oh, by the way, I don't have time to get the money from the bank, so I'll leave that to you. There's one by your work, right?
But
Great, that settles it. Thanks for taking care of calling my sister and the whole money business. Mom will be so relieved that that's all done.
wait, you're seriously not going to help at all? John, are you ignoring me now?
Why aren't you answering my call, Kate? I can't believe you do this to me. Because of you, Sarah came complaining to me about your supposed behavior.
I'm sorry, I'm not following. What's wrong now? What do you mean? What did Sarah complain to you about?
I'm talking about the extra money that you gave her today, the $300. Does that seem to ring any bells?
I really don't see what the issue is. I did what you wanted. Shouldn't you be happy about it? I listened to you after you talked to John about it.
Of course you don't see the problem. Typical. I can't believe you tell Sarah about the whole situation. Now she thinks I'm some kind of monster or something. She told me that you gave her the money because I said you didn't give her enough in the first place, and then had the audacity to get mad at me for it.
I don't understand what the issue is. But you did. I was just telling her the truth about what happened.
Well, that doesn't mean you have to go and blab about our conversation with my own daughter. Can't you keep your mouth shut about anything? How dare you embarrass me like that? You didn't have to tell her that I was the reason why you're giving her more money. All you had to do was give her the money, and you couldn't even do that. Why would you make me seem like some kind of bad guy by telling her that? Can you do anything right?
What? No. That was never my intention. Sarah refused to take the money until I told her the truth and it just came out.
What do you mean?
Well, at first I told her that I felt bad that I didn't give her much as a gift and tried to give her the money, but she said that I was being silly and refused to take it. But I knew that if she didn't take it, then you and John would both be mad at me, so I begged her to take it. But I guess I must have been too aggressive and she must have sensed that it was out of character because she wanted to know the real reason why I was trying to give her another gift.
So that's when you went and spilled the beans.
Yes. Well, to be more specific, she guessed it. She asked if it was you that said something in the first place.
Oh, well, in that case, it's clear that it's all your fault.
Huh? Did you even listen to my story just now?
Well, if you had any common sense, you would deny it and come up with some other reason. It's your fault for so easily agreeing with her assumptions. You're such a disgrace.
What the hell?
Yeah, so now it's very clear that it's all your fault that Sarah got mad at me. She would never talk to her mother that way on her own. Besides, you were the cause of all this in the first place. None of this would have happened if you just did it right the first time. You should have just listened to me. Got it, Kate?
No, not really.
Whatever. The point is that I'll expect you to tell John that it was all your fault as well. It's only right.
Are you kidding me right now? When John came home from work, there was practically smoke blowing out of his ears. I didn't even get a chance to tell him myself what had actually happened. He started yelling about how his mother was upset and had called him about me. The mama's boy threw the door open, yelling my name. He kept going on and on about how much I messed up and how I should apologize to Sarah. Of course, there was no way I thought that I was in the wrong this time around. So I told him to go crying to his mom about it, and he left the house, and we've been separated since. I've been dealing with him and his mother for so long. It was only a matter of time before I couldn't keep my mouth shut anymore. It was getting to be too much and my patience was running thin. I can't take it anymore, so I was thinking about filing for divorce soon. Sure, it would be hard, but it might be the best in the long run. But after a little while, I don't know if he realized how much of the housework and cooking I actually did for him, or if he actually felt sorry about the way he acted. But he came crawling back, apologizing about everything, so I decided to forgive him, this time. After all, we had some pretty big things coming up. But I did make him promise to start taking my side instead of listening to every little thing his mom tells him to do. Let's see if he can actually follow through with what he says.
Kate, hey, how are you doing? Long time no talk. I've missed talking to my daughter-in-law. I heard about everything from John. I guess I should offer you my congratulations now.
Wait, what? John already told you about the baby.
Well, of course. He told me last night. He called me really excited about it.
Oh, really? He did? We just went to the doctor's yesterday to confirm everything and get our first ultrasound. We weren't really planning on telling anyone yet, not even family.
Is that so? But I'm sure I don't count. Well, do I have to say that I'm so excited for the both of you? We will finally have a proper heir to carry on the family name and our legacy.
An heir? We're not royalty. What are we, living in the olden days or something? Nobody thinks like that anymore.
Don't be silly, Kate. We need someone to eventually take over the family home and inherit everything once we're gone, after all. Well, you know, after it gets passed down to John, of course.
I'm sorry, I'm a little behind. What are we talking about?
Don't worry about it. You'll find out more about it sooner or later.
Okay.
Just make sure that you're taking care of yourself better, all right? You're carrying precious cargo. My grandson, my baby.
Wait a second. We don't know what the gender of the baby is quite yet. It could end up being a girl, and that would be perfectly amazing too.
No, of course it's going to be a boy. There's no other choice. Are you telling me that you're planning on giving birth to a girl? I mean, I suppose they do say that it's better if the firstborn is a girl so she can help take care of the house, but just so you know, we're rooting for a boy. So don't mess this up for once.
Well, that's what you want, not me. Not that I'd be able to control it either way.
You have got to be kidding me, Kate. Oh, come on. Don't tell me you're going to be one of those women who are all, I don't care if it's a boy or girl as long as it's healthy. Please. I don't need any of that kind of bullcrap from you.
I don't think that's bullcrap at all. I really don't care about the gender either way.
Oh, of course you would say that. Look, regardless of what you think, you have to admit that raising a boy would cost a lot less money than raising a girl. Not to mention that a boy is the only one who would make a proper heir to this family. And when he gets married, he doesn't have to give up the family name. Isn't that great?
That's where your thought process is going with this? You just found out about the baby like less than 24 hours ago.
Well, of course. I'm more worried about the fact that you clearly haven't taken the time to think about this. As the mother, you need to make sure to take better control of your child's future.
I think it's important that the child gets to decide what's best for their own future. I don't want to control them. I can't choose where they should end up for them.
You're being absolutely ridiculous. Which one of us actually has experience as a mother? to 2 children, might I add. I think I know a whole lot better when it comes to these kinds of things.
Well, that may very well be the case, but
The point is you need to have a boy, not a girl. And just make sure you're not corrupting my grandson too much. He needs a proper influence like me in his life. Just FYI, I will never forgive you if you have a girl instead of a boy. You might as well get kicked out of the family. Oh, and make sure you quit your job too, understood? We don't need more absent parents in this world.
what? No way. I'm not going to quit my job. I worked hard to get where I am. I can't do that. There is no way. Hello? Susan? Are you listening to me? I'm not quitting my job, so you can forget about that. Hey, John? Why did you tell your mother about the baby before we were ready? I thought we were gonna wait to tell people. We decided that together?
Oops. Did she tell you about that?
What do you think? You know how your mother is. She was going on about her family's heir and carrying on the family name and some other crap like that. Care to explain what she was going on about? Not to mention she's telling me to quit my job like this is the 1900s or something. I understand concerned grandparents, but she is taking this way too far.
Well, don't look at me. I did my job. I told her to stop calling every single time she had some kind of problem with you. So I didn't think she would actually go and call you about it. I told her not to.
But weren't you the one that said we should keep it all quiet until we get past the first trimester, just to be safe and make sure everything was healthy with the baby? You literally just said this yesterday. And yet you go and blab to the one person I don't want you to the first second you get. Are you kidding me? Please tell me you are.
Look, I'm sorry, alright? I just thought that you would be really happy for us. I was excited, so it just spilled out.
Didn't we agree that you would start being on my side about these kinds of things? Because it doesn't look like you are from over here. If this is your version of looking out for me, you suck and I don't want it. This is just like before. Nothing has changed between you and your mother.
What? No, that's not true. I just made a little mistake telling her, that's all. It won't happen again. I've been on your side for all of the other stuff. She hasn't bothered you about anything for a while, right? Kate, I promise I'll talk to her again, okay?
Sure you will. I don't believe you.
I'm sorry about her, okay? I know she can be a little overbearing, but she's my mother. You know how mothers can get about this kind of thing. And she's just worried about you and the baby.
I doubt worry is what she's feeling for me at the moment.
She's just blunt. She values honesty. And she happens to tell it like it is. But she's always really nice, isn't she?
Nice is not the first word that comes to my mind when I think about your mother. In fact, it's not even the second. Or third, for that matter.
But she was super happy when I told her you were pregnant. She really was. She even said that she was willing to do a lot of the prep work for us before the baby comes. So I'm sure she was just a little worried about how you were feeling and reached out to make sure that you were okay.
Well, this is the first I'm hearing about your mother's kindness. Maybe I was terribly misinterpreting everything she said all these years.
What are you talking about?
Well, you know, considering the fact that she has never said or done anything nice in all the years that I've known her, it's hard to just take your word for it.
That's just because she doesn't show it very often on the outside.
Or on the inside, apparently.
I'm sure all my mother wants is to be close with her own daughter-in-law. She likes you. She just has a really hard time showing it.
Of course she does. That must be why your sister told me that your mother has always been intolerable, ever since you guys were little. Was she lying?
That's just because she and Sarah butted heads all the time. Of course she would say that. She and my mother fight a lot.
Whatever, just fix it. But this is gonna be the last time, alright? I'm not gonna deal with this again, John. I already told you. So don't go doing anything to set her off again. She's off her rocker. This is way too much stress on me, and I have the baby to think about now. I have more important things to worry about.
Of course, whatever you say. Never again. Trust me, Kate. Don't worry. I'll make sure to talk to her.
About 6 months later, the pregnancy was going really well. My morning sickness had pretty much completely gone away, and you could see the baby bump. After one of our doctor's appointments, I could finally find out the gender of her unborn child. It was gonna be a girl, and I was excited to finally be able to tell John. But like mother, like son. When I told him that the child would be a girl and not a boy, he got really quiet and didn't seem excited about it at all. He didn't even crack a smile. I was shocked that he would react this way to the news. Although, considering Susan raised him, maybe I shouldn't have been so surprised. A part of me was also relieved that maybe this would mean that my mother-in-law would lose a bit of interest in my child. After all, she was very clear that she wanted nothing to do with the child if it was a girl. But I could have never in a million years imagined what she would come up with next. She must have completely lost her mind.
Kate! I thought I'd come by with a gift for the baby. Are you home?
What? You're here. What are you doing here? What do you mean by a gift for the baby?
Exactly what I said.
I hope you know our child isn't born yet.
I know that. I'm not stupid. I just thought maybe this gift would be of more use if I gave it to you now instead of later. Since I'm assuming you've already started gathering some things for the baby, like diapers and such, right? I mean, it's not like it's anything super fancy or whatever. I just thought you might like it. Won't you please let me give it to you? And before you say anything else and refuse it, I promise you it's not money. It's just a little something I picked up that would be useful after the baby is born. Promise.
Oh, that's nice of you.
So, you are at home, right? I'm waiting.
No, I'm actually busy at work right now.
What do you mean you're at work? You shouldn't be there. You were supposed to quit. Didn't I tell you to quit a long time ago? Don't you remember the last time you chose not to listen to my advice?
As I told you before, I'm not gonna quit my job just because I'm having a baby.
So, what are you supposed to do when the child finally gets here? Who's going to raise it? Don't tell me you're getting a nanny or something.
Well, I'm gonna take maternity leave when the baby actually comes. I do want to spend some time with the baby before I have to go back.
Oh, well, I suppose that's just unavoidable. I guess I'll just have to leave this here. What a shame.
Excuse me, leave what?
The baby gift. Weren't you listening to me? I'll just leave it outside of your house. You're going to really appreciate it. So just keep an eye out for it on your porch when you get home. See you later. You'll thank me later.
Wait, what? I'm so lost right now.
Hey, Kate? Where are you right now? You should be here. Why would you do this to her? I can't believe that you would throw the gift that my mother went through all of that trouble to give in the trash like that. That is so disrespectful. Is there something wrong with you? That's it. I've had it with you. I want a divorce. I'm done.
Don't worry, we're definitely on the same page about that.
What in the world? Okay, I'm not gonna let you turn the tables on me. You're the one who up and threw away my mother's gift. She bought brand new diapers just for you and the baby, and you just had to go and disrespect her like that? I can't believe that you would do this.
Yeah, well, I don't really care. You're already at home right now, right?
Of course I am, which is where you should be too. I rushed right back after work after my mother called me, bawling her eyes out about how you did some terrible things to her.
Oh, really? Are you sure about that?
Why would you do this? I want an explanation right now. I understand that you and my mother may have had your differences in the past, but this is taking things way too far. I never thought the sweet girl that I married would turn out to be this much of a cold-hearted witch. That you couldn't just put aside your pride for 1 second and let someone do something nice for you, or our baby.
Look, I hate to stop your little cry fest or whatever you're doing over there, but did you actually think to take a good look at what I threw out? You're not just complaining about it without knowing what you're actually talking about, right, John?
Wait, what? It's just diapers. Of course I saw the bag in the trash.
Oh, they're just diapers? All right. But that wasn't all that was wrong, was it?
Oh, stop kidding around. I'm so sick of it. Just get back here right now. God, you are so freaking stupid. You've got to be the most pea-brained Neanderthal I've ever met.
That's some real colorful language you've got there. Like mother, like son. You are just like her.
What? No, I'm not.
I warned you, okay? I told you to make sure you actually looked inside of the trash. Did you even happen to look at the condition of the diapers?
Kate, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Stop playing these games with me.
Do I really have to spell it out for you? Are you really that dense? Look in the diapers, idiot. I'll tell you what's wrong with it. We can't use any of them because when your mother left them outside, they all got soaked in the rainwater.
Well, yeah, I guess they looked like they were a little inflated from the water, but it's still all your fault anyway.
How in the world could it possibly be my fault? I wasn't even around. I had an appointment this afternoon and then I went to see my parents. You knew about all of this. There is no way on earth you're trying to pin any of this on me.
Huh? You went to an appointment? But didn't you have to work today?
That's right. I almost forgot about that. I also had to stop by work for a little while this morning before I went and headed to my appointment.
Oh, really?
And if you remember, your mother stopped by the house in the morning while I was at work. So tell me again how it's all my fault that this happened. When would I have possibly had the time to drive home and soak and throw away the diapers your mother gave us in between all the other crap I had to do today?
Well, I don't...
Your mother is the one that out of the blue texted me that she brought a little gift for the baby. And as soon as she found out that I was at work instead, she said that she would just leave it outside her house and go home. But I couldn't just drop everything to go home and get it because of the appointment and went straight to my parents' house. And then, lo and behold, I happened to get an angry text from none other than my husband. So tell me, did I miss anything? Because I still don't see anything I did wrong in all of this.
Well, no, I guess...
So why do I have to sit here and take this kind of verbal abuse from you? You will always just take your mother's word for everything without giving me any chance to explain what really happened. How many times do we have to have the exact same argument?
So then how about you explain how the diapers ended up this way? Something is not adding up here. You're lying.
Do you just end up turning your ears off every time I speak or something? Did you notice the new baby bed that's in our living room? Who did I tell you would help us out by bringing it today?
I forgot.
My mother and father were going to be coming by to do that. They said they'd be by around 8 in the morning before I went to work to bring it and help me put it together and everything. They wanted to make sure to get there in the morning before it was supposed to start raining in the afternoon. Apparently the rain started around 9:30 and they told me they were glad they were able to get everything in the house before it started to pour.
Wait, so your parents were at our house in the morning with the baby bed?
Yeah, they were.
But my mother said that when she rang the doorbell, nobody answered the door. She waited for 10 minutes.
Well, I don't know if that's really true or not, but if you want to double check, why don't you go and pull up the footage from our doorbell camera? My parents left our house to go back to theirs around 10. When they left, the bag was just sitting there ripped open, and when they checked what it was, they saw the diapers already soaked from the rain.
Oh, you're kidding me, right?
And it seems like it wasn't just wet. Some of them were also ripped open and scattered all around our porch. And my parents were kind enough to take the time to clean it up for us. Okay, so if I'm piecing this together right, the only person who could have possibly done all that damage to the diapers is your own mother.
You have no proof that she did that.
Oh, I see. You're such a hypocrite. So you're willing to believe your own mother, but when it's my parents, their story suddenly isn't credible anymore? Are you still gonna keep believing whatever mumbo-jumbo she fed you? Seriously, John, how pathetic are you?
Well,
Whatever. Of course, I really shouldn't have expected anything less from you. And I do have proof to back up everything I've said, unlike you. So I've decided the best thing for everyone would be if I didn't return to the house anymore.
What? Are you leaving me?
I told you what would happen if you prioritized your mother the last time after we separated. That I needed you to take my side instead of your mother's. But I guess you really couldn't do that. I'm not going to deal with this anymore. This was the absolute last straw for me. I gave you so many chances to change, but you just couldn't even a little bit, could you?
Oh, but Kate, come on.
Honestly, none of this matters to me anymore. And John, I'm not going to stay with a husband who doesn't believe me over his mother.
Wait a minute, think about this for a second.
Besides, our child is going to be a girl anyway, which I know you weren't happy about. That's probably why you let your mother spin that story about me. I've already contacted Sarah and told her about everything.
Sarah's my sister. She's on our side.
What are you talking about? She's been the most understanding person towards me this whole time. More than my friends even, since she knows you and your mom's relationship so well. She says this is ridiculous. She totally agrees with me that I should just get away while I can. Set everything up before the baby comes.
Huh? You don't mean you want to separate while you're pregnant?
No, John, I'm not talking about separation. I mean, I want a divorce.
Over wet diapers? Oh, you have gone nuts. Maybe it's just the hormones. Just calm down, all right?
I'm serious. I want to have as little to do with you and your mother as possible.
But you're pregnant with my baby. What are you gonna do? Marry some other guy?
No, I'm just gonna raise my daughter myself.
I swear, my mom was right about you.
Just shut up about your mom, okay? I want a divorce. Just sign the papers or I'll get a lawyer to help me with the whole thing. I've already talked to my parents about this and they're super supportive of me. They've offered to let me stay in their guest house for as long as I want. I'm gonna move out once the baby's born. But for now, they don't want me to worry about it. I'm kinda excited to be going back to my hometown.
We're not getting a divorce. That's stupid. You're my wife and that's my baby that you're carrying. What do you want me to do?
I just want you to be your own man, I guess. That's what I wanted. But I can't take this anymore. I'm raising this baby in my hometown with my values, not crazy, backward 20th century ideas.
Oh, please, just give me another chance. I want to be a good father. I want to be there while she grows up.
Look, you're the father of this baby, and even if I wanted to, I can't cut contact with you completely. I just don't see us being able to resolve anything living together right now. I guess I care about this baby more than our relationship in a way.
I don't know what to say. You used to care about me more than anything. I thought you loved me.
I'm not saying I don't. It's just that I can't live with you and the mama drama that always seems to happen with you. I want you to sign the divorce papers. I'll get a lawyer to write up a divorce settlement and child support plan that's fair. You can read through it and sign it too.
And then what? You're having the baby in just a few months? I want to be there.
John, let's talk about that another time. I'm so tired right now.
What do you mean? You can't just tell me all of this and then go to sleep? What am I going to tell my mom? She's going to be so mad, you know?
I don't care. I don't care if your mom hates me. I kind of think she already does. And I don't care about making you feel better about all this. This isn't what I wanted either. We were supposed to raise this baby together.
I know. You're the one that's breaking us up.
This is pointless. Just leave me alone and we'll talk in a few weeks after I've settled in.
No, this isn't fair. I am not allowing this. Kate, you can't just leave when you're pregnant. Hello?
Congratulations, Sarah. You're a mom. Are you feeling okay? Can you talk?
Hey, Kate, thanks, I'm fine. I can talk. Leah's sleeping, and for some reason, I'm just full of energy. I feel so alive.
What? I thought giving birth is super exhausting and you'd be sleeping or something.
Well, yeah, it hurt a lot and all, but it was so magical. I don't know how to explain it. But when I held Leah in my arms, it was like everything made sense. I just feel so connected to the universe, you know? Life is so beautiful and I love everything so much.
I think maybe you're overexhausted or stimulated. I guess it makes sense. You just gave birth to your baby boy.
I guess it's kind of like a runner's high. I'm so wide awake I can't stop smiling and looking at my baby. Oh, I have to tell you something. There's big news, actually. I guess I really am not all there right now. She's a girl. Apparently the doctor was wrong about the gender. Not sure how it happened, but yeah, so her name is Leah.
What? Wow, plot twist. That's amazing. What a story. I mean, in this day and age. And I've heard of the angle not showing a boy's wee-wee, but the other way around, I'm sure that's quite rare.
I don't know, I guess. I don't really care. My husband and I are just over the moon. Leah is her miracle baby. I don't care what mom says about her.
Oh, how did that go? I know she was pretty excited about having a grandson.
Not well, yeah. I really think there's something messed up in her head. No decent human being acts like that.
I'm afraid to ask, but what did she do?
It was cartoonishly absurd. First of all, just to set the stage for you, she was standing there with a blue balloon that said "It's a boy," and was wearing a hat like a limo driver, and was holding a handmade sign saying "Welcome, grandson Leo."
Wow, I knew she was excited, but that's a lot.
Yeah, she was getting the side-eye from everyone. I mean, it was a lot, visually. Anyway, I only wanted Dave to be there in the delivery room, so Susan was waiting outside with Josh. So Leah was born, and the doctor just froze for a second. I was terrified, you know? I didn't hear her cry or anything. Then he told us we have a healthy, happy girl.
Oh, wow.
And I'll never forget this, but Dave just screamed, "A girl!" over and over again and just started jumping. I don't know what happened in his head then, but it was a little nuts.
Like in a good way?
Oh yeah, he was so happy. I've never seen him like that before. He's usually on the calm and collected side. His voice was a whole octave higher, and I guess they could hear his giddy screaming from outside. 'Cause that's when Mom barged in.
She barged in?
Yeah, like in a movie. The doors flew open and she was standing there like an evil villain. She had crazy eyes. She walked straight to the doctor and told him to say the gender of the baby out loud. He told her it was a girl. He stammered on saying she's very healthy and everything's okay, but she wasn't listening at that point. First, she grabbed something off the counter and stabbed the "It's a boy" balloon. Then she threw her stupid sign at the doctor and started screaming at the doctor about how he should lose his license.
Are you serious? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I can't believe she did that as you still lay there on the delivery table.
I know, right? Well, it gets worse.
No, I don't want to make you live such a bad experience.
Nah, I've got to laugh about this, and after this whole fiasco, nobody wants to talk to me here. David went to get some stuff from the house for me, so let me rant about this.
In that case, please do. I wish I could be there. I mean to help, not for the drama.
You're too pregnant. It might have been bad for your baby. Anyway, don't worry about it. I think there's video footage of all of this. I'll have to check the iPad Dave set up. So, Mom was going off on the doctor saying he needs to fix this, that she was defrauded or some crazy crap like that. She spit on a nurse that tried to calm her down, and I guess that's when security was called. Two big guys came in, seriously, like in the movies, and grabbed her each by an arm. They dragged her out kicking and screaming. I could hear her cussing at people in the hallway for a good while, even after the doors shut behind her. It was surreal.
That sounds totally bizarre. How did Dave react to this whole scene? I mean, he was screaming in glee that he has a girl, right?
Oh yeah, he was not happy with Mom, of course. But he didn't yell or get aggressive at her. He went to shield Leah from all the yelling and just held her until the security guards took her away. This is the last straw, Kate. I can't forgive my mother for this. I can't even see her with Leah not thinking about the disappointment she expressed today.
Yeah, but she's your mom. You can't really cut her off.
Sure I can. I've actually been thinking about it for a long time. It's not that I don't love her or anything like that. It's just too much to be around her. Dave and I talked about it a bit today, but he said we shouldn't make final decisions or declare anything just yet.
That sounds like the smart thing to do. Right now, your first priority is rest and spending time with your daughter. Do you have a picture you can send me?
Sure, I've got a few on my phone. Let me send you a couple.
Oh, Sarah, she's absolutely beautiful. She's so tiny.
I know. Her height and weight are totally average, but I'd never seen a newborn either, I guess. Her little butt fits in the palm of my hand.
Oh, I can't wait to meet my baby. With everything that's going on right now with John and Susan, it's been really hard to stay positive. I've moved back to my hometown and I'm staying with my parents for now.
Wait, hold on. What? You guys are officially divorced?
Yeah, he signed the papers. I just couldn't take it anymore. I was starting to get really nervous and depressed. I'm sure some of it was the hormones and stuff, but I had to draw the line somewhere. Luckily, my parents are being really kind and cooperative. They're pretty excited about their granddaughter.
You're originally from Colorado, right? Anywhere near Boulder? Dave has a job offer there and it has amazing benefits. There's even a fancy preschool on the company grounds. It's so tempting, but moving is such a big ordeal.
Colorado is so great. I know I'm biased because I grew up here, but the nature, the people, everything is top-notch. Recently, with all the money they've spent on education, it's literally one of the best places in the US for early learners. The only downside lately is that it's getting pretty expensive, but the jobs tend to pay above average, so I guess it works out.
You know what? This is sounding really good. And there would be the extra perk of getting away from my mother.
What? Are you serious?
What? I can't tell if you're excited or outraged.
Excited, of course. Oh, my baby kicked so hard right now. It would be so cool if our kids grew up close to each other.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Dave's an only child and I don't think we'll have another, so a cousin that's the same age is going to be a big part of her life. Well, I guess I better tell Dave to talk to HR. Oh my gosh! I've been talking about my stuff the whole time while you're divorced, moved, and very pregnant. I feel so selfish.
Don't. You just had a baby and all that drama happened in the delivery room. Besides, I'm fine.
Are you sure? Is there anything I can do?
You literally just gave birth. Don't worry about anything. I've already found a good doctor. I'm totally comfortable in my parents' guest house.
And what about John?
I don't know. I don't want to think about it right now. I'm just going to prepare for what I need to do to have my baby.
Right. All right. Text or call anytime, okay?
Thanks, Sarah. Get some rest.
Kate, I wanted to thank you again for letting me be there when Star was born. She's the most precious thing I've ever seen in my life. Honestly, Kate, I feel like a different man. I know I've treated you poorly, but everything is different now. All I want is to be part of Star's life. And yours, of course.
Hi, John. I know. Star is the most angelic, sweetest little girl. I know what you mean. I feel like a different person, too.
So, I've been thinking of how to do better, to show you I really want to do better.
Well, I appreciate the money you sent ahead of time for the hospital bill and such.
Oh, don't mention it. It was the least I could do. I intend to support you and Star. I don't need a lawyer to tell me to do that.
Thanks. I was really dreading all the paperwork. You know it's not my strong suit.
Yeah, I know. And I didn't want you to stress about it while you were pregnant, so I've been asking Sarah for some advice on how to be there for you. She gave me an earful about how I don't deserve you at first, but she said she'll try to help for Star's sake.
Huh. She didn't tell me anything about that.
Oh crap, I've outed myself. Well, now you know.
Don't make me laugh. I just gave birth, remember?
Sorry. Okay, so I've thought about it long and hard, and I'm moving to Boulder too.
What? What about your job? What about your mom?
I've got my priorities in order. There are other jobs, and my mom, I have to show her where my loyalty is at.
I don't know. This is all kind of sudden. You know we're not getting back together or anything. We're divorced.
I know, you don't have to worry about me pushing anything in that regard. I just want to be there whenever you need a hand for Star.
Okay. I guess I don't have a problem with any of that. Honestly, being a single mother isn't going to be easy. So when are you thinking of coming? Are you sure you're okay financially to do this?
I'll make it work. I've actually started working remotely, so I've had a double income for the last few months. I've saved as much as I possibly can, sold some stuff, so yeah, I'm ready.
Wow, you've really thought about this. But remember, the rent around here is crazy high. I've been looking for a while now and I haven't been able to find anywhere I can afford.
I'm actually waiting for a reply from the university right now. You know the campus right by your house?
Yeah, that's why rent is so high around here. That fancy, expensive campus.
Yeah, they had some job openings with faculty housing. I applied for a bunch of them.
What? You're kidding. That's kind of ingenious.
Why, thank you.
What do you mean a bunch of them?
I mean, all of them. Teaching assistant, cooking, cleaning, security, anything that offered housing as an option.
Cleaning? You have a degree.
I don't care. This is the only way that I can be there ASAP. Maybe I'll find something better once I get there.
Thank you, John. You seem to really have thought seriously about this. I'm a little scared to ask about the elephant.
You mean my mom?
Yeah, did you tell her?
Yeah, it didn't go well. She cried, screamed, she threw things at me, threatened me. Oh, it was intense.
Oh God, are you okay?
Yeah, just a few stitches. I'm fine.
Stitches? That's crazy. Your mom seems to be really aggressive lately, physically. I'm kind of scared of her. It's only a matter of time till she really hurts someone, or gets in some sort of trouble anyway.
About that, she's actually in a 72-hour psych hold right now.
Wow, I guess I was right.
Yeah, I hope she gets some help.
This is for the best, John. I'm sure if she gets the right help, she'll calm down a bit.
Yeah, thanks. Well, I'd better let you go. I just got an email from the university. Better start packing. You and Star take care and rest, okay? Anything you need, let me know.
Okay, thanks. That was 3 months ago, and it all seems like a lifetime ago. John got a job as a research assistant and started working immediately, continuing his online work on the side. He also managed to be there every single time I needed something. And what can I say? This is a guy I fell in love with once. Within weeks, we were back together, and now we're living together on campus. For now, I'm taking care of Star full-time, but there are so many options on campus for childcare and work, I'm not worried about anything right now. There's even 24-hour medical care available. Sarah and Dave are moving here soon too. Crazy coincidence, Dave's job offer was for the same university. They're moving here for the beginning of next semester. About Susan, the doctors diagnosed her with a hormonal imbalance caused by menopause. She started medication and she was back to herself. So, still a little overbearing and pushy about her ideas, but at least not physically abusive or crazy mood swings. We're going to invite her to Colorado for Christmas. Hopefully we can all start over and start a new, loving, and respectful relationship. I'm especially excited to see Leah and Star grow up together. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more content. See you in the next video.
Hey, when are you coming back here? The ceremony is still going on, so hurry up. You're taking way too long just to change and get ready. Seriously, what's the holdup?
I didn't retreat to the back just because of you. Your friends pushed me from behind and I ended up falling into the pool. How was that my fault?
Come on, you can't be that mad just because you got pushed into the pool. It's a celebration after all. If the bride is angry, it ruins the whole vibe. It was just a prank by my friends, so get back here quickly so we can continue the ceremony.
The fact that the bride fell into the pool already ruined it. Just saying it was a prank doesn't make it sound any better. Anyone with half a brain would understand that a prank that makes someone unhappy is just a cruel joke. Even if it was really meant to be a prank, I still think your friends should be considering the consequences before going through with it.
What, are you insulting my friends now? A woman who meddles in her husband's friendships like that is already failing as a wife. It's not too late to change that rotten attitude of yours, you know. No wonder at nearly 30, no one else wants to marry you. I mean, I'm a guy and being single until 30 is no big deal. But you being a woman and still being single at this age? That's probably because of your personality.
Is that really what you want to say to someone you're about to marry? That is incredibly rude.
We're about to be family, so there's no need for formalities. Besides, if the wedding ends up being a disaster, it'll feel like my friends are the ones to blame for it, and I really don't want that. So please, hurry back. I'm busy making sure the guests are taken care of over here.
Why are you acting like this is just someone else's problem? You don't understand. I feel embarrassed and upset. I am standing here in a wet dress, and this is supposed to be one of the happiest days of my life. Now I'm just angry. I can't believe your friends would do something like that.
I understand that, but you've got to let it go. You know, this was supposed to be a day to celebrate our love and commitment. I know it's not what you expected, but if we can't laugh about it, then what are we even doing here?
Are you seriously asking me to laugh about this? You think it's easy for me to forget that I fell into a pool during my wedding? I am soaking wet. I can't just shake it off and like it's no big deal.
Look, I get it. It's not easy to take, but you can't stay mad at your friends forever, right? They didn't mean any harm. They just thought it would be funny. They love you and they love seeing you happy.
But this is my wedding. This is supposed to be perfect. Now I just feel like a joke, and that's not what I wanted.
I know, but you can't let this ruin everything. Let's get back out there and enjoy the rest of our day. We'll look back at this and laugh about it someday, I promise.
You think it's that simple? It's not just about enjoying the day anymore. This is about the memories we're creating, and right now, all I can think about is how humiliated I feel. Valerie? Where are you right now? Are you in the bridal changing room? Mom, I don't want to go back to the venue anymore. Why do I have to go through something like this on such a joyous day? What happened exactly? From what I saw, it looked like you suddenly fell towards the pool. I would never do something like that. I was pushed suddenly from behind. That's why I fell into the pool. Now my dress and everything else are ruined. I feel so sorry for the people at the venue. So, someone deliberately pushed you into the pool? Who would do such a thing? It was one of Scott's friends. When I fell into the pool, he was pointing at me and laughing. Scott even admitted it. I thought today's ceremony would be a wonderful memory, but I can't believe this. More than anything, it hurts even more that instead of getting angry, Scott is defending his friend over this. What did you say? What is Scott saying about this? He said it was just a prank and that I should come back quickly. There's no such thing as a prank where the bride gets pushed into a pool during the ceremony. This is a serious issue that cannot be ignored. What are you planning to do? I'm going to gather the relatives who have come and discuss this. You probably don't intend to return to the venue anymore, right? Yeah, honestly, I don't want to go back. I don't want to pay extra for the rental of a dress over something so ridiculous, and honestly, I'm not in the mood to smile next to Scott right now. Well, that's completely understandable that you feel that way. Don't worry, I'll handle everything with the others. Thank you, Mom. I just can't believe it. I thought today was supposed to be one of the happiest days of my life. Now it feels like everything is falling apart. The thought of facing everyone again, especially Scott, feels unbearable. You shouldn't have to bear that alone. Remember, you have family who loves you, and we won't let anyone walk all over you like this. This is your day, and no one has the right to ruin it. But Scott, why would he choose to support his friend over me? I thought he was different. I thought he cared about me. It's frustrating, I know. But you deserve someone who will stand by you, especially in moments like these. You deserve respect and love, not to be a laughingstock. You're right, Mom. I shouldn't have to feel this way, especially not on my wedding day. I was so excited about starting this new chapter in my life, but now everything feels overshadowed by this incident. Exactly. You have every right to be upset and to express that. I will make sure that everyone understands how serious this is. We need to address this right now, and we won't let anyone dismiss your feelings. I just can't believe this is happening. I was so happy just moments ago. All my dreams about this day are now ruined. It's okay to feel disappointed. It's natural to have these feelings, and we get through this together. I'll be by your side, fighting for what's right. Let's make sure that this is addressed properly so that you can find peace again. Thanks, Mom.
Hey, isn't it taking you way too long to come back? Hurry up and restart the ceremony.
First of all, do you know how much time it takes to change a bride's dress? How can you not understand that? We got to the venue hours in advance today to prepare for everything. And now my dress and hair are soaking wet. I have to redo my makeup, and you think I can just come back like this right away?
If the venue staff works hard, they can manage somehow. I don't even mind a light makeup look. Besides, at least tell me how many more minutes it'll take for you to return. Some of the guests have started to get suspicious. For the sake of my honor, come back quickly!
My family and I have already left.
What?
So I'm saying that all of my relatives, including myself, have already gone home. If you want to restart the ceremony, feel free to do so. Well, that is if you don't mind doing it without me.
What the hell are you doing? Get back here right now! Everyone came here today to celebrate our wedding. Are you really going to disregard those feelings?
Who's disregarding whose feelings here? I was really looking forward to today's ceremony. It's you who ruined it. Honestly, if you didn't even notice that my relatives all left, it just shows that you never really cared about me from the start.
This is why women who get emotional so quickly are such a hassle. Listen, you criticized the surprise that was meant to celebrate us, and now you've completely ditched the wedding? If everyone thinks I have such an unreasonable wife, it's gonna be a pain for me later, so hurry up and come back.
I absolutely refuse to return.
Oh, is that so? Just say whatever you want. The responsibility for today's ceremony lies entirely on you for throwing a tantrum.
You just don't get it, do you? I can't believe you would rather ruin everything than acknowledge the fact that I'm upset. This was supposed to be our special day, and now it feels like you only care about saving face in front of your friends. It's not just about you. It's about both of us and what we wanted for our wedding day. I didn't plan for any of this to happen. I thought we were in this together.
Yeah, but you seem to have forgotten that this day is about us. You made it all about you the moment you let yourself fall into that pool and then decided to leave.
This is ridiculous. You're acting like a child. Why can't you see how your actions have consequences? My relatives leaving is a huge deal, and yet you treat it like a minor inconvenience. You want to talk about consequences? Let's talk about how you embarrassed me in front of everyone. You want to act like it's okay to push me into a pool during our wedding? That is unforgivable.
I'm not the one who needs to reconsider. You need to reflect on how you've acted throughout this entire ordeal. Everyone is waiting, and you're making this about your feelings instead of our marriage.
And you're making it seem like I'm the one at fault? I refuse to take the blame for this. You have to understand that this is about how I feel as well. You can't just dismiss my feelings like they're nothing.
Fine, stay there and sulk. Just know that when you look back on this day, you'll realize how ridiculous you were being. I won't be waiting around for you to decide to come back. I really didn't think you'd actually go home. You just left all the cleanup from the ceremony to me. Because you didn't come back, I ended up doing everything myself. Now everyone knows that I have a wife who can't even stand up for her husband. How embarrassing is that?
You're the one who's ruined the ceremony, so it's only natural that I'm upset. I don't think you have the right to be angry at me for this. Seriously, how could you do something like that?
A wife is supposed to quietly obey her husband. There was no need for you to leave. You could have just changed and gotten ready quickly. It's not that complicated, you know?
It's not that simple. First of all, I don't understand why you had to push me into the pool. There were definitely other ways to surprise me. You didn't think that through at all. When I fell into the pool and panicked, you and your friends were laughing, weren't you? Let me remind you that you were the only ones laughing at the moment. Everyone else was frozen and panicking. It wasn't a joke to them. It was just awkward and uncomfortable. Don't you realize how messed up your sense of humor is?
Well, come on, seeing you soaked and dripping was pretty hilarious. I couldn't help but laugh a little. I mean, who wouldn't find that funny in a way? But still, it was uncalled for.
Honestly, I can't trust you anymore. I just don't feel like I can be married to someone like you after this. You don't take anything seriously. I've already made up my mind about this, so I'll say it again. I went to the city hall earlier and got the divorce paperwork.
What? What are you doing on your wedding day? Even if it's a joke, it's not funny at all. It's incredibly rude.
That's all my line. I don't want to become family with someone who doesn't protect me and instead mocks me. If that's the case, I'd rather file for divorce than be tied to you. I don't want to be associated with someone who thinks it's okay to humiliate me like that. I left the filled out divorce form in the mailbox at home, so please sign it and submit it to the City Hall as soon as possible. This is serious.
Are you kidding me? What do you think people are gonna say if you do that? Imagine the rumors that would spread about how I was left at the altar and ended up divorced right after the ceremony. People will start to speculate about what really happened. How do you think that will make me look?
Even now, you're just worried about yourself, huh? Why couldn't you have realized this before we got married? This is unbelievable.
Because I was cleverly hiding it from you, of course. Marrying you was beneficial for me too, you know. I never thought you'd suddenly say you wanted a divorce and betray me like this. It's not like I was asking for much.
Who's betraying whom here? I'm not going to change my mind no matter what. You don't get to decide this for me.
Typical of a woman who's run out of time. Always so stubborn and complicated. Stop sulking over stupid things and just come back here. You need to understand that this is about more than just a silly prank.
Divorce is already a done deal. This isn't just my decision, it's something my entire family agreed on. You have no idea how serious this is for me. So your resistance alone won't change anything. You can't just brush it off like it doesn't matter.
If that's the case, then I shouldn't even be talking to you. I'll just go to your mother directly. I'll explain everything to her and let her know how unreasonable you're being.
I think that would be pointless, though. You can try, but she might just agree with me.
Keep talking. You think you can just throw me aside like this? You think I won't stand up for myself? You don't know me at all. You're making this so much harder than it needs to be. If you just come back and talk this through, we could probably find a solution. But no, you'd rather just run away.
Running away is exactly what you made me do. I didn't want to leave, but your actions left me with no choice. You could have respected me, but instead you chose to humiliate me in front of everyone.
Fine. If that's how you feel, then maybe we were never meant to be. Maybe this was just a mistake from the start. It's clear we don't understand each other at all.
You're right. Seems like we've never understood each other. I've tried so hard to make this work, but all you do is laugh at my expense. I can't live like this.
Celia! I've heard what's been going on. Why are you trying to push for our divorce? Honestly, this whole situation seems like nothing more than a trivial prank.
I understand that from Scott's perspective it might seem like a mere joke, but it's clear that he hasn't considered Valerie's feelings at all. I cannot allow my precious daughter to be involved with someone like that.
My friend is genuinely remorseful about this. The incident at the pool was meant to be a surprise prank, nothing more. It's only Valerie and you who are making such a big deal out of it. Surely this isn't something worth getting a divorce over.
It's our place to make that judgment. After all, you all are the ones who caused this situation. You need to accept our decision.
Oh, come on now. This is just a bit too much, don't you think? How old is your daughter now? She's already 30. She's not a little child anymore, and I think your overprotectiveness has contributed to her being so spoiled.
Enough already. Valerie is hurt, yet you're just laughing it off. Don't treat this lightly. And it's not me who's overprotective, it's your perception that's skewed. After all, the bride fell into the pool. I heard you and your friends were laughing at Valerie while she was in distress. You know that she has a fear of pools and the ocean, don't you?
Yes, that's right. Even when I invited her to the beach multiple times this summer, she never wanted to go.
Do you remember why? Valerie told you clearly what her feelings were, yet you seem to have forgotten.
It's understandable to forget things, isn't it?
When she was a little girl, we went for a family beach day. I turned my back just for a moment and Valerie got swept away a bit too far. She panicked and almost drowned. It was her father who noticed and rushed to save her. He was a strong swimmer, and we thought she would be okay with him going to help. In the end, Valerie was rescued, but her father wasn't so lucky. After that tragic incident, Valerie developed a deep-seated trauma regarding the ocean and large bodies of water.
I remember that story now.
I can't believe you forgot until now. Valerie mustered the courage to tell you about her fear. I reminded you during the wedding greetings, didn't I? I specifically asked you to take care of my daughter, yet when you saw Valerie fall into the pool, what did you do? I can't trust you with her anymore. It's only natural that we cancel the wedding. And you should be prepared for the fact that there won't be a position for you at the company after your break.
Wait, what? What do you mean by that?
You're not even an employee at a company run by my family, remember? You met Valerie through an introduction from us.
Yes, I remember that part. But when we were introduced, you said it wasn't a forced march. So I thought this marriage wouldn't affect my job too much. Yet now, just because the engagement is off, you're telling me I'll lose my job? That feels like a scam.
Oh, you're quite adept at twisting things to suit your convenience, aren't you? It's true, it wasn't a forced marriage. However, the reason you might lose your job isn't because of the divorce. It's because of your lack of character in turning the woman who is supposed to be your wife into a laughingstock instead of protecting her. That's what I meant. Honestly, I completely agree with that sentiment. Having someone like you as an employee would inevitably lead to issues down the line.
What? You're kidding me! What am I supposed to do about my life now?
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. You made this mess yourself.
Can't you convince them to change their minds?
Why on earth would I advocate for a man who mocked my beloved daughter? I'd never do such a thing, even if the world turned upside down. I strongly suggest you start looking for another job soon.
Damn it! Seriously, I got fired. Your family is incredibly insidious. Because of you, all my hard work has gone down the drain.
Ultimately, you chose to prioritize the fun of the moment over me, someone who was supposed to be family. You know, it's not just about this single incident, it's about everything that's led to this moment. You've made it clear that your friend's enjoyment is more important than my feelings. How do you expect me to react to that?
Are you sulking just because I haven't apologized yet? You can't honestly believe this is about an apology, can you?
Do you still not understand that this is way beyond sulking? I thought you were more mature than this.
If you say you're disappointed, well, I feel the same way. You've been blaming me for falling into the pool non-stop. Why can't you think about someone else for a change? It's like you've completely ignored the impact your actions have on me.
I don't get it. Who else am I supposed to care about other than you? You act like I'm the only one who has feelings in this situation.
My friend who pushed you into the pool. Don't you think he might feel guilty about our divorce being his fault? That guy was a major part of this, and you're just brushing it off like it's nothing.
Huh? Why should I care about the person who caused this? I was the one who fell into the pool and panicked. I almost drowned. The real concern should be for me, not him.
Oh, come on. You were hilarious when you panicked. I can't stop laughing just thinking about how frantic you looked, splashing around like that. I mean, seriously, it was a ridiculous situation.
How can you say something so awful? You know, I didn't even want to have the ceremony at a venue with a pool, right? But you insisted on this location. I wondered why you were so adamant about it, but I never imagined you would plan something like this. Feels like you set me up for failure. You have no idea what kind of pain I went through after that water incident. I spent every day crying, thinking it was my fault that my father died. It wasn't until I became a college student that I could finally soak in a bathtub. Until then, I couldn't even be in water deeper than my chest, and even now, I sometimes have flashbacks to that moment. I told you all of this, but you don't seem to care.
Well, I just forgot. Can you really blame me for forgetting something from the past?
Even if you really did forget, that means my sincerity when I opened up to you didn't reach you at all. I poured my heart out thinking you would understand, but you just brushed it off. I don't even want to be with you anymore, and I don't want to see your face again. Why don't you go hang out with your friend instead?
What's with this sudden change? That guy is just a friend. What do you mean by hang out with her? You can't honestly think I have feelings for her.
Trying to brush it off won't help. I've done my research since then. I thought it was weird how close you two were for just being friends. I started noticing little things that added up, and when I looked into it further, I hit the jackpot. You're having an affair with that girl, aren't you? It's so obvious now.
You did some digging. Did you hire a private investigator or something? What do you think you're doing, invading my privacy like this? You're acting like a crazy person.
The fact that you're panicking only proves that you have some guilty conscience. After all, it's only been a few days since our wedding, and that's more than enough time to gather evidence. What kind of evidence do you think I found?
Evidence? Are you serious? You've got to be joking. This is ridiculous. We're getting a divorce, right? That means there won't be any cheating involved. I thought you understood that.
Are you an idiot? We haven't filed for divorce yet, so we're still married. Any infidelity that happens during that time can be legally proven as cheating. Plus, you have 3 years from when you find out to file a claim for infidelity. It's not too late to pursue this, and I plan to.
Damn it! If I lose my job and get hit with an alimony claim, I won't have any money left to live on! Do you have any idea what that would do to my life?
I'm not concerned about that. You brought this on yourself.
Don't say something so cold. We once tried to get married after all. And that incident at the pool was something that guy did on his own. It has nothing to do with me. How can you blame me for his actions?
I've said this many times already, but once you were laughing with him, it was all over. You didn't even try to defend me. It's too late now, but maybe you should rethink that rotten attitude of yours. You can't just laugh it off and expect me to forget everything.
Valerie, please don't abandon me. If you really don't want to get back together, could you at least drop the alimony claim? Or maybe help me find a new job. I'll do anything. Just please don't leave me like this.
I refuse. This is not negotiable. Please communicate through my lawyer from now on. Goodbye.
What? Valerie, what am I supposed to do now? You can't just leave me hanging like this. What about all the promises we made to each other? We were supposed to face everything together.
I am done. I can't keep putting myself through this. You made your choices, and now you have to face the consequences. Goodbye.
Valerie, please, you have to help me. I don't know how I'm gonna get through this. I've lost my job, my marriage, everything.
Did the divorce go through without any issues? Congratulations, that's such a big step, and I'm so proud of you. Although I must say, there was quite a bit of back and forth afterward, wasn't there? I ended up making things pretty complicated for my lawyer. Honestly, I probably gave him more work than he bargained for. And your mother, too. I feel like I caused a lot of stress for everyone during that time. It's only natural for me to want to help with something as important as my precious daughter's well-being. Protecting you in place of your father is my duty, and I take that role seriously. I want you to know that I'll always be here for you, no matter what challenges you face. Hearing you say that makes me really happy. I believe my father is surely looking down from heaven, praising you right now. He'd say, well done. I know that if I had been on my own, I would have never had the courage to stop the wedding and walk away. It was because I had you by my side that I was able to make the decision to go through with the divorce. Without your support, I might still be stuck in a situation that didn't make me happy. I truly appreciate everything you've done for me. As long as you're smiling, that's all I need. Your happiness means everything to me. I just want to see you thrive and be joyful in your life, free from any pain or negativity that might have held you back. So how about we go to a cafe together tomorrow? Let's start the day with some laughter and joy. It will be nice spending some quality time together, sipping coffee and talking about everything and anything. I can't wait to see you smile. That sounds wonderful. I would love that. I'm looking forward to it. Scott, who was dismissed from his job, aimed to find re-employment at another company in the same industry. Unfortunately, it seems that the rumors surrounding his termination have spread through his family, making it quite challenging for him to secure a new position. Word travels fast, especially when it involves something as serious as being fired, and it's disheartening to see how quickly people jump to conclusions about someone based on hearsay. This stigma often makes it difficult for individuals to get back on their feet, especially in a field where everyone knows each other. During this challenging time, Scott lived as a freeloader at his girlfriend's place, relying on her for support. This arrangement might have seemed like a temporary solution at first, but it soon turned into a burden for her. Eventually, it appears that he wore out his welcome, and she grew increasingly tired of his dependence. The situation became unbearable for her, leading to her finally kicking him out. This is a classic example of someone overstaying their welcome. It's easy to see how frustrations can build up on both sides over time. It's hard to maintain a relationship when one person feels they're giving much more than they're receiving. As for Scott's friends and relatives, they found a strange amusement in his downfall. Instead of reaching out to offer help or support, they seemed to revel in his misfortunes, laughing at his predicament. This lack of support must have been incredibly disheartening for Scott. It's a harsh reality to face when people you once considered friends or family chose to mock you rather than assist you in your time of need. It can feel very isolating and make it even harder to climb out of that dark place. With no one willing to lend a hand, Scott has found himself in a lonely situation. He currently lives alone in a cheap apartment, struggling to make ends meet by taking on day labor jobs. It's sad to think about how he's fallen from the person he used to be, once full of ambition and confidence, now reduced to scraping together a life from what little he has left. Each day is a struggle as he faces the reality of his choices and the consequences that followed. This constant cycle of working just to pay the bills must be exhausting and demoralizing, making it hard to see a way forward. On the other hand, I've been spending much more time with my mother lately. Our relationship has really deepened as we've both made an effort to connect more. I've started to meet with her regularly, especially during the weekdays. It feels good to have someone to talk to, share experiences with, and just enjoy each other's company. Having that support system is so important, especially during times of personal upheaval. It's like a comforting thought that, unlike Scott, I have someone in my corner. Recently, I received some exciting news from my new supervisor at work. They praised my performance and expressed their appreciation for my hard work. It's always encouraging to hear positive feedback, especially in a professional setting where it can often feel competitive and stressful. Knowing that my efforts are recognized makes a significant difference in my motivation and overall job satisfaction. My supervisor even offered to treat me to dinner as a way to celebrate our successful teamwork. This gesture meant a lot to me, not just because of the dinner itself, but because it reinforced that my contributions are valued. When I shared this news with my mother, her reaction was more enthusiastic than I expected. She was genuinely thrilled to hear about my progress at work and how well I was doing. Her excitement made me feel even more validated, as if my achievements meant something not just to me, but to her as well. It's such a wonderful feeling to have that level of support from family, knowing that they take joy in my successes. I realize now how much I've taken for granted in the past, the little victories that often go unnoticed. Reflecting on everything that has happened, it's clear that Scott and I have taken very different paths in life. While he seems to be struggling to find his footing after a significant fall, I am trying to build something positive in my own life, despite the challenges. It's a reminder that circumstances can change dramatically, and the choices we make play a crucial role in shaping our futures. While Scott is caught in a downward spiral, I'm focusing on personal growth and surrounding myself with people who uplift me. Despite Scott's situation, I can't help but feel a sense of compassion for him. It's easy to mock someone when they're down, but I understand how quickly fortunes can shift. I hope he finds a way to recover and regain his confidence. It might take time, but I believe that people can bounce back from setbacks if they're willing to put in the effort and seek out the right support. It's crucial for him to realize that asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but a step towards recovery. For now, I'll continue to focus on my career and the relationships that are important to me. With my mother by my side, I feel stronger and more motivated to pursue my goals. I'm determined to create a bright future for myself one step at a time. It's encouraging to know that I have someone who believes in me, cheering me on every step of the way.